And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start. '25. It's Simpson. That's reeled in. It's Williams.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Now it's second down here. Wants to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Miller. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a man. Moves out of the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Looking to pass. It's Simpson. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He'll go down, but he does have first down yardage.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Sets up a second and goal from the 4. They look to throw it here on second down. And the ball is picked off. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play, the takeaway and a huge gain on the return.
Now, this just goes to show you everybody makes mistakes. This quarterback is looked and viewed as one of the top quarterbacks in the entire country. But even he makes a poor decision, puts the ball into coverage, and he throws an interception here early in the game.
Stopped right there at the line. No gain. The Canes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Tailback takes the handoff again. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Nothing going with the running game on those two plays. Now it's third down and 10. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Dropping back. It's back. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Miami, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep downfield to the left. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45. Offense ready to start this drive. And here's the handoff. Breaks into the open. Inside the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Hurricanes. He broke away and they couldn't catch him.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he fields it inside the 15. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Looking to pass. It's Simpson. And he cannot make the catch over the middle on the crossing route. He's going to bring up third down.
Oh, man. You have a good play dialed up and a great chance at yards, and it goes right through his hands. That'll drive the offensive coordinator in the booth absolutely crazy.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Grab down the middle. It's Meadows. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long.
The catch is made for a huge pickup. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receivers. That's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. Boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
Makes the grab. It's Miller. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The receiver makes the catch. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Facing second and goal. inside, looking for the touchdown. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here and maybe hold them to 3 points.
Here we go, back in the red zone. 0 for 2 scoring touchdowns here so far, and it's third and goal. Scanning the field, it's Simpson. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. Into the end zone. Touchdown, tied, as they fight back here in this playoff game. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. To mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And it's no good. He missed the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Handoff here from the shotgun. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Back to throw. It's Beck. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The pass ball is incomplete. They took a downfield shot in the final play of the opening quarter. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer.
Man, this guy can fly. He gets one crease in the defense, and phew, he is gone. This guy is as fast as there is in the game.
And the Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. On the move now. Trying to create here on the move. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a first and goal. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. The Hurricanes looking to keep this drive moving. Caught behind the line. It's Fletcher. Touchdown, Canes. This offense cannot be stopped. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirby.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Return here from inside the 15-yard line. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. The Alabama offense onto the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Looking for his big tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. To throw, it's Simpson. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got a man down the middle. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart at the position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in.
Look out, he's in the clear. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there. The Canes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
And that's incomplete even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. Either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Deep shot toward the end zone. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
He escapes the pocket. He bought some time, now lets it go. Caught by the receiver. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up fourth down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. What a move, breaking ankles and still going. Out of bounds after another huge chunk on the ground. What a job by this offensive line today. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it's incomplete, even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
No gain makes it second and goal from the 9. And now it's fumbled. What a decision. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
What a great job by this defense of stringing out that option and making the quarterback hesitant on whether to keep or to pitch. Because he was hesitant and allowed the defense to get to him to knock that ball loose.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. There, behind the line, it's Thornton. That picks up a first down. They'll spot it at the 39. A new set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake on first down. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position.
Got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
All of a sudden, that one explosive play has set the offense up inside the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And he's got it! Touchdown, Bama!
Great job here by the play caller going to that 5-wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job of the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Dropping back. It's Beck. Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. Breaking free at the 35. Slides to avoid the big hit. The Hurricanes come to the line in a hurry up.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Solid gain. Moves the ball to the 43. Second down after that run on the previous play. Defense is coming after him. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. See if the offense can move the chains on that incompletion. Looking to throw here. Grab behind the line. It's Pringle. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield. Here we go, an interesting call, 4th down and long from their own 41. Gonna run it, it's Pringle. He's not gonna get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. And looking to throw now on first down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Gale. Tackle made after a big gain. Will be first and goal at the 7.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. The receiver grabs it. Tackle at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
That's a good job by this defense of understanding where they are on the field. They obviously don't want to allow this offense to get into the end zone. They rally the football on that pass and able to keep him short of the goal line.
Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
Surprised they didn't go for two. PAT is good. Still down by one, though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On the run, it's Pringle. Moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. The Canes come to the line to run the hurry-up. They'll run it here. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards in the first half. So really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action. Opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Moves out of the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
They don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He's looking deep again. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. And the Canes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Beck. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. This quarterback on fire today.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Turn starts inside the 15. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On first down, it's play action. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but, man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
Looking to pass here on second down. He'll take a deep shot here. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play. To the air, it's Simpson. Fires it to the wideout. Lucky for the junior quarterback, that didn't get picked off.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. Man, this defensive coordinator, you may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. Eventually, it's going to cost you.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there, maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Grab by the receiver. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. Makes it look easy. But there is a flag down, so we'll have to check and see what that's about. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. Here comes the handoff. He's got the first and still going. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job of the coverage team. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. An effective running game is why they are on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop them. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. The Hurricanes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. He hands it to the back. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Looking downfield, it's Beck. Running back grabs it on a screen. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's caught inside the 15, still running. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Because this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
He's got it inside the 15. He's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. On the move now. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Dropping back, it's Simpson. Catch made on the left side. They get him to the ground, but it's 1st down now at the 28. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Okay, here they go. Big 1st down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the 1st down. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Looking for a receiver. It's an out route. The catch made. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. Here comes a throw from the red zone. The pass rush closing in. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
So the first snap in the red zone, and this defense, I'll tell you what, they are up for the challenge. A big sack that could really lessen the damage on this drive.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Moves out of the pocket. Looking downfield near the end zone. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Takes the handoff. It's Pringle. They'll stop him behind.
In mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the 1st half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. And he's into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag on the field. This might be coming back. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. 23. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. Look out, room to run here. Can he make it? They chase him down, but a huge play on the return. Very fortunate that wasn't brought all the way to the house. Just a bit more, and that's a touchdown. Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. Looking to scramble. To the end zone, but incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on him.
you got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time, and if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. Third and goal, looking to throw for it. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. So what's the play call? It's 4th and goal from the 3. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation, that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
Empty backfield now as they go for 2. Looking to throw. It's Simpson. On the move now. Receiver makes the grab. And he is stopped short. The 2-point try fails. They can't cut this lead further.
Miami, 42. Alabama, 29.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Second down play coming up. Here's the handoff. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made after a solid game. They'll spot the ball for 31.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Hauls it in outside the 10 and still running. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Haynes. Now just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, he needs you guys to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he fields it inside the 15. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. To throw, it's Simpson. Looking deep to the right side. That ball's incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
Well, this time he misses his intended target, but this receiver has been a key today. They want to try to just keep feeding him.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Escapes the pocket. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now.
Man, I'm surprised the defense didn't crowd the line of scrimmage. On 4th down, you've got to eliminate those short, easy throws for the quarterback. Take those easy throws away, and maybe you get off the field.
The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there.
Boy, when this guy gets out of the pocket and starts to create, you kind of hold your breath knowing what he can do. But how about the defense here? They did a good job of forcing him to throw and taking away the scramble.
And the junior quarterback inaccurate that time, threw it behind the receiver.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really did give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, but it doesn't work out.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Looking to throw. It's Simpson. Pass complete on the crosser. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. He's running out of time here. Doesn't get rid of the ball. Trapped for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Close to the tight end. Wide open downfield. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the 4th quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play and try to get in the end zone, maybe get an onside kick.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Extending the play now. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
For the defense trying to get after this quarterback, I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Meadows. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's a quick grab. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Back to throw. It's Simpson. Incomplete, but a late flag comes in. A lot of contact. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what... Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, tied.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And now they'll empty the backfield on this 2-point conversion. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Miami offense On the shotgun, it's a handoff. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. Kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Second down after that run on the previous play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They're going to run it here. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Contact as he let the ball go. Sideline throw caught, but not enough for a first down.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on fourth down.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The Hurricanes will line up to punt it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Back out of the field. Back to pass. It's Simpson. Pressure is coming. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Out of the gun now on third down. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Powers through.
Boy, a great slant by the receiver. What I love is the quarterback found the window that he wanted to make the accurate throw.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. And they trap him for a sack. Here they come on third and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. On third down, he drops to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Hale. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that third down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Scanning the field. It's Simpson. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Touchdown, Alabama. As they come roaring back now. An important touchdown, but they still trail. Now, Kirk, you practice the onside kick over and over. Can they execute it right here with a spot in the natty on the line?
Man, national championship. I love that the offense was able to come up with points here and at least give them this chance. But now we just all...
Intercepted in the end zone.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the two-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
Lined up in regular kickoff formation here. 2 timeouts, final minute. I'm not sure they've done the math here. Surprised they're not going for the onside kick. And the return starts just inside the end zone. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Leaning on the run game here. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
On the ground, it's Pringle. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second and long here. Looks like the defense is set up expecting a run call. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Back to pass. It's Beck. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
And he'll drop back here on third down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And the deep ball is broken up. What a play by that DB.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, third down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing fourth down and long, and I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
Begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. All right, serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? Now, the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. Can the offense step up? Caught quickly. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? To the air. It's Simpson. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
This is a great job by the defense, putting two defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Well, they fail to hook up on this one, but you got to really like the position that they're in right now. Building some momentum. They cut into this lead down to 1 score. Now they just have to keep finding ways to move the ball down the field. They have a shot to come back and win this game.
Looking for his big tight end. That's caught. It's Cuevas. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
Delivers quickly to the left side. What a catch! They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
They stop the clock with a timeout. 9 seconds remaining.
Timeout, Alabama.
Second and goal for the offense. Dropping back. It's Simpson. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Boy, how about this offense coming through in the clutch? The quarterback makes the throw. Good job by that offensive line. And the receiver delivers for this touchdown. Now, you're down 1 and you're the head coach. You've worked all this time. This entire season comes down to this. Do you kick the extra point to tie it, or do you go for the lead?
And the coach says, forget overtime. We're going for 2. Try to win it right here. And he'll set up to throw. They don't get it. It's incomplete. Going for the win. The gamble doesn't pay off. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration.